Hey, cheers, everybody. Oh, just sitting here chillaxing on Max. So I got a new book, and I decided to put all of the, well, not all of them, but uh, I didn't put the duplicates in here, but I put the best looking coins from around the world that I got, and I put them in this fancy thing, and now we can look at them all front and back like a boss from all over the world. If you see a coin that's from your country, leave a comment. Fantastic. Eastern Europe. Oh, too freaking cool. My little communistic coins. Francs and euros and lira. Fancy. I had a lot of fun this weekend putting this little book together. I surely did. Too cool. And here's the American one. I got to put a $50 in there, and a quarter, a nickel, and a dime, and a penny. Very cool. I put this in there backwards. We'll flip it around. Here's Asia. At the bottom is the Hong Kong coins. Like a boss. Yes, indeed. Pretty dang on cool. I wanted to take a look at some of my Wisconsin quarters and see if I can't find any of those special airs. What in the hell? Scores. All right. Oh, okay. We're gonna take in. Got the state. No, not the state parks. We just went to the states. D6. Let's see if we have any Wisconsins, man. Here's a Wisconsin. I guess we'll just pull out all the Wisconsins. It's got a cow and some corn on it. A cow and some corn. Maybe we'll find it. Hawaii's got a good looking quarter. I guess we'll have to look in the books too. See if we got them there. Ride that train. Please take me home again. Thinking about the good to come. Peace train keeps moving on. Candle King. Cheers, Candle King. How you doing, man? You always seem to brighten my day in a very royal way, which I guess is appropriate considering your name. Mississippi. Come on, ride the peace train. What it do? It's Robert in the house. Hope y'all having a great day. I'm looking for that coin, the one coin that I can retire on. I wouldn't be retiring, but I would just, well, I'm already retired. Son of a bitch. Only one of those Wisconsins so far, and I highly doubt it's the one I need. Crazy. Can't believe I only got one. What am I doing? I'm going through my quarters, my state quarters, and I'm looking for a Wisconsin. There's a Wisconsin quarter. Well, there's two different on the Denver Mint quarters from Wisconsin. There was two errors, and they're kind of valuable. One error has a low leaf, an extra leaf down low. You see a little piece of a leaf, and the other one has another leaf error, and it's a little bit higher up, I believe. And it's on the other side. If I can find that, I'll be able to pay my child support and stuff. Hooray! I can't believe I only got one Wisconsin. I bet you that's not. Oh, I got another one. I got another Wisconsin. Maybe that's the one we need. Maybe that's the one we need. Only 2 Wisconsins. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Oh, but we still got a bunch to go through, so that's cool. As long as it says D. I hope your day is going great, Robin. And the good thing about it is, even if the quarter doesn't have the special error on it, at least it's still worth 25 cents to somebody. I wish I had at least 2 more of some of the bitches. Am I having a great day? I am having the greatest day ever. Do I look like somebody that's having a bad day? I'll show you somebody who's having a bad day. This is what having a bad day looks like. And I don't look like this. All right. Had a bad day. Those little traps are pretty good. Oh my God. Hey, buddy. Buddy, what are you doing down there? Little kitty. Bad kitty. And I am having the opposite of that day. Boy, it smells like somebody took a big poo-poo in here. Must have been me. All right. What the hell is that? Is a question. It's a kitty cat I caught in my little trap, my cat trap. That'll teach them son of a bitches. Come on, man. Wisconsin. It's got to exist. It's just got. You don't have many of them son of a bitches to begin with, huh? That is a marmot. Do you know what a marmot is? Yes, indeed. You know, they say all marmots go to heaven. Except that one son of a bitch right there. He had to go to hell. Now we'll go and take and look and see if the two ones that I got are the ones that I need. I do have a bunch of quarters over here. I guess I should go through. I can't tell what that is. What coins have I got, bro? Man, shit. I got a ton of coins, bro. You want to see some coinage? All right, hold on a second, man. Right now, here's the State Park quarters. I got the D, the Denver Mint, and the Philadelphia Mint. Here is the State quarters. This is the D Mint. This is State Park's P. State Park D. I got the women's quarters, but I got this cool. I got a handful of coins in here. I can't show you all this. Do I sell to the UK? I will sell anything to the UK. Check this out. I got a bunch of coins from the UK. I got a bunch of coins from all around the world. Here's my world collection. I've taken so long and so much time selecting awesome coins from around the world, places that I've traveled to, places that my friends have traveled to, coins sent to me from people from YouTube. So many different coins, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. When I get it filled up, I'll have 200 slots filled with coins. But there's more than one coin in some of the slots. Some have two, and some even have three. Not all the slots are filled up. I hope to fill them up. Every coin is different. No duplicates in here. And I had a really good time putting this book together. I'd probably, I don't think I would want to sell this book right here. As it stands, I'd have to get at least $500. I mean, a lot of these coins are old. They're from the 1700s or 1800s. Got coins from 1900s, of course. And even coins from 2000. So it's like 300 years or so of history in these coins. Not to mention the time it takes to take and get them and put them into the thing. Isn't that a good collection? It's fancy, man. I tell you what. I've got coins from America. Coins over from Britain. I got Canadian coins. German coins. You ever looked at the Australian coin? Australia's got a little wombat on the back. I think it's this one right here. Look, you see the little wombat? That little creature's a wombat. I think. Or it might be a platypus. Do I have any Canadian silver dollars for sale? I don't think I want to sell it. Alright. Here you go, bro. I've got a 1949 uncirculated Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar, uncirculated, 1949. I couldn't see myself getting rid of this coin for less than $200. That's my personal value on it. If it was circulated, I would probably say maybe $60 or whatever the price of the ounce per silver price. But I don't know. That's the true price for me. That's the true 1949. That was the year my father was born. So this coin holds a lot of special value to me. I remember being a kid and him telling me about those beady-eyed Canadian bastards. Warning me. Warning me. Alright, now what was I doing? Back to what I was doing. Alright, let's go back to these quarters. Go find us some Canadian dollars. You need more Canadian dollars? You gonna buy all I can get? Oh man. What are you gonna buy them for? Don't tell me you're gonna do things with them. Let's start with 10 Canadian dollars. And what would be your price? What would you be willing to pay me for 10 of those Canadian dollars? And do they have to be silver? Can they be the more recent quarters? I don't have to give you my 49, do I? Five of them. 5 of them. Okay, here. I think I can take care of that. All right, it's not Canadian, but this is from the Marshall Islands. Check this guy out. What in the hell? They managed to put what looks like a pentagram inside of an iron cross. Really? Crazy little sailboat. This is from the Marshall Islands. It's $5. So I got you $5, and it's not Canadian. But it probably looks a little cooler in Canada. You get like the winged creature thing there. That was the first. It is a work of art. That is a work of art. That's the first UFO ever seen by man. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I know y'all don't really appreciate it. I love boat coins. This is the from the Empress of Japan. This is Canadian. Victoria, BC, City Gardens. There's another Canadian. Got a lot of coins. You ever seen that Canadian dollar before? The Canadian dollars had the coolest freaking ships and stuff. British Columbia, Canada. City of Gardens. Victoria, BC, City of Gardens. Victoria, British Columbia. The Empress of Japan. Man, I tell you what, that's pretty damn cool. So what would you be willing to pay for these two highly valuable Canadian coins? The value of this coin says $1, but it expires in 1982, the year I happen to be born. What in the hell? Pretty damn cool. I liked about the front of it is there's a stick right there, a big post that's got a bunch of balls hanging down. That's the man post of Canada, they call it that. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying, you son of a bitch. Oops. Please take me home again. What up, hello, cheers. Oh, is your name over there, Squigglies? What up, Squiggles? What it do? Good old Squiggles in the house. Well, that's all the ones we got, I reckon. Son of a gun. The Peace State Quarters. I guess it's time to go through them all and pull out a bunch of ones that I don't want to collect and go and get a bunch more quarters with them son of a bitches, huh? That would probably be the best thing to do. All right, now let's take a look at these fancy coins right here. We got these 2 Wisconsin coins. Maybe one of them. That one does not appear as special in any way, shape, or form. I probably should get a picture to double check and make sure. But I do not think that is it. All right, second opportunity. Turn this 25 cents into like 600 bucks. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. And it's a no-go. Just a regular old stupid quarter. I tried. You can't say I didn't try. You've seen it, you witnessed it with your own hands. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's plug this little son of a gun in. There is a crab behind me. There's crabs every freaking where, bro. There's crabs everywhere. I wonder if crabs are related to turtles. Turtles. Who the hell knows, man? Who in the hell even freaking knows? What it do? Kathleen, how in the hell have you been? Cheers. It's great seeing you in here. Always makes me happy. Always makes me feel good when I seen Kathleen Holland in my neighborhood. Well, looks to me like we failed again. Oh, Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Please take me home again. It's crap here in the UK. Fed up with it. What is going on in the UK right now? Is it a bunch of crazy protests? Is it political unrest? Is it illegal immigration? Is it that woke agenda, the silly wokeness? What's frustrating you about it? All the above. The same problems plaguing America. They're plaguing the whole world right now. It's plaguing the whole world. It's pretty disturbing, ain't it? When all the people, not just the United States, but the people of the world are sick and tired of the corruption, of the bullshit, when the world leaders all seem to be holding hands while they're fucking us, literally, aka Epstein files, what in the flying fuck do they expect the people, not just of a country, to do? But what are they going to do when the people of the world get tired of this fucking global fucking elitism and do something about it? I guess that's when they push the button that'll fucking wipe out most of the population of Earth, huh? so they can protect their little fucking their tight control on it. I can't see it going on for too much longer. It seems too much people see through the bullshit. It's so rampant. You can see how it all ties together. Why do the same problems that plague the United States plague European countries as well? What is this? Why are these problems all manufactured? Where the fuck did all these woke people come from overnight? What in the hell? I say everybody should come and meet up with Melty. We'll make a fucking small army. Well, we'll make a big army, big enough to literally take over the world. Maybe I just need to be the next Alexander the Great. Be Melty the Great. What country should I start with? We gotta start somewhere small. Virgin Islands or something, maybe. We gotta start something small. Epstein Island. Perfect place to fucking start. I take out Epstein Island and we'll seize all their wealth. And we'll just expand outward from there. I don't know, man. It seems like a freaking terrible state of affairs for the whole world. And it's not just issues like illegal immigration. Look at the crystal meth epidemic. You think that crystal meth is just an isolated incident, fucking far removed into hillbilly American cities and towns. No. Across the whole world. Go to Australia, down under, where you've got the most terrifying reptiles trying to eat your ass. You got sharks and spiders and snakes and everything else that will just straight up murky. And these people are so fucking just congested with crystal meth. And I believe it's Chinese meth. It's insane. Got to wonder how and why. How and why things have gotten like this. I don't think it's random happenstance. I don't think it's just an ugly evil of capitalism. Oh, well, there's a market and people are going to go and exploit the market. I don't know if your average everyday Joe Blow is going to take an effect more. Even he's dealing crystal meth. What's he dealing? Ounces, pounds? That's not the problem. I'm talking about a huge global supply of these drugs that are distributed around the whole fucking world. Oh, this is bad. Bull. I don't see it. I see bullshit. Kind of like the Contra shit. Kind of like the CIA selling cocaine and shit. I don't know. I mean, I've never trusted my government. Don't get me fucking wrong. But the shit that they do don't make me want to trust them more. That's for damn sure. What it do? What's up? Cheers, Tommy Guns. What's up, James Dolan? How the hell you doing? Well, that's why I'm glad I've got my own little channel, my own place to go in the world and hide out. Get away from all these crazy people with their crazy freaking wokeness and their weird ass extremes. Spinning one up before work. That's what I'm talking about. What it do, Crystal Jackson? Cheers. It has been a while. I'm glad to see you though. I hope you've been doing extremely well. thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. I guess my ego needs that little boost. I feel the opposite of all those things. Thinking about other things to do. Man, I keep making me want to play Peace Train, bro. What the hell? Oh, Yusuf.
I didn't know what banana does to testosterone until I saw this.
I can't complain. It's life, man.
Thinking about the things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world of one, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. I've been smiling lately, thinking about the things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Peace train sounding louder, peace train, come on, peace train, it's peace train, holy roller, peace train, come on, get your bags together, 'cause when you cause it's getting nearer, it soon will be here. Come and join the living. It's not so far from you.
It's not too far from you.
Getting nearer, soon it will all be true. Oh, peace train sounding louder. Peace train, come on, peace train. Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in this? 'Cause I'm on the edge of darkness. There rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country. Come take me home again. Peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. It's peace train. Oh, it rolls. Everyone hear about the peace train. Yes, come on, the peace train. Hey, yes, it's the peace train. Come on, the peace train.
The peace train, man. This here channel's like my peace train. I wish everybody would hop on board. I don't know, man. Y'all know what Megiddo is? Megiddo is a place in the Bible. I think if I'm correct, Megiddo had more wars fought there in the Bible than any other location. Megiddo in the Bible is also the same place that you know Armageddon. It's the Mount of Megiddo. The last battle the end times Revelation talks about is happens right there too. It happens right there too. We might be approaching that time pretty fast, guys. You know, during that time, they say that the Euphrates is going to dry up. That son bitch is drying up. You see how low that son bitch is? Holy shit. I'd be fucking worried, man. If you didn't have Jesus or whatever, I'd be worried. I'm not too worried. Makes me kind of happy to think that some kind of culmination will happen and the world will be better. Very, very interesting. Come on, come on. You're happy and ready. I'm so happy to hear that. I've been streaming for 10 years. I streamed every day for the longest time ever. I don't think I'm going to go do that again, but such is life. Good morning, good morning. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right on the peace train. Good morning, TKOC 420 Wooded New. Hope you're having the greatest one ever, man. The greatest one ever. I don't know. Right on the peace train. Ooh, let's go look at the garden. Let's go look at the garden. And let's go see what I got. I got a beautiful garden. I got a nice plot. That's the Dickens. Right on the peace train. Come take me home again. Riding on the beat. Oh, I'm taking it home. Oh, ho, 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 snappy. Got a little sunburnt. I should have brought it into the shade. It got a little burnt yesterday. That should be fine. She'll make it. I think she'll recover. Man, that's pretty good. And my fancy herbage. Look at the little herbage. Some cilantro. Some thyme. Oregano. Rosemary. We got a little rosemary coming out of some big. Pretty damn cool. This is a pineapple tomato. And this is a sunray. It's a low acid. This is a big cherry tomato. I'm gonna make tomato juice out of that. And then we got this one over here. I can't remember what that one's called. Is it a pink lady? I don't know. Right on the peace train. Right on the peace train. Musa, what it do? Ghostface. Come on, Ghostface. Cat killing cow. Come here. Ghostface, cat killing cow. Come, come, come. He likes it when I say that to him. Post Malone style. Shit, way after Malone. Oh, wait, it is Post Malone. Never mind. Holy shit. That's a piece of animal. Ain't no doubt about it. What kind of critter were you? Tons of critters there just doing critter stuff. What in the hell? Right on the food string. Take me home again. Come on, Ghostface. Come over here and play with me. Ghostface cow, come, come, come. He wants to come. He keeps on looking over here. He starts to walk and he stops. He ought to come. I think he's gonna come. Come on, Ghostface, come over here. Come get a good old petting. You want to get a good petting? It's the shirt and the hat. Really freaks him out. I gotta take my shirt off and my hat off, and the cows will come to me, and they back straight up to me too. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. I think somebody had him stump trained at some point. Come on, Ghostface. Come ride on the peace train. He thinks I got an apple for him or something. But I usually show it to him. So he's like, I don't see it, but I want to go. We can't just be friends. It's always got to be about food, huh, bud? You son of a bitch. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. I was able to talk reason to him. Come on, Ghostface. Ghostface, Cyclops cow. Cat killer, what are you doing? Come on, Ghostface. Ride on the Ghostface. Come on, Ghostface. Come on, little cow. What are you doing over there? Don't you want to come and play a game with me? Goose. Come on, Ghostface cow. Get over here. I call him Ghostface Cyclops cow. Come on, Ghostface. What are you doing? He's a cat killer. There's a dead cat over there. He killed a cat one day. And I was like, no, Ghostface, don't kill cats. Come on, Ghostface. Moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Come here. Moo moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo. Come on, Ghostface. What it do, little moo? His brother, his name is Musaf. Where's Musaf at? Come over here and come play with me, cow. What is it doing? You got any good grass over there? Oh, you like good grass, huh? Sheesh, son. I got that fire grass. You want some? Oh, Ghostface cow. Come on, Ghostface. I got some grass. You gonna come eat this grass? It's all picked for you, Ghostface. This is the fresh stuff. Ghostface, come get this grass. Ghostface, come. Here, Ghosty. Ghostface, come get this grass. You're gonna turn your nose up at this. You son of a bitch. Come and get it. You can have grass, I can have cheeseburger. You son of a bitch, Ghostface. What are you doing? That cow, really. They will totally get sent to the slaughterhouse. This is a beef world. We're beef people around here. You know, anytime you see a steak on a table, you think someone like me or one of these other cowboys. We get the job done. We ride and we rope them and we wrangle these things like a boss. Ghostface loves me though. Look at him. You know why I call him Ghostface? Watch this. Hey, Ghostface. Now you know. Now you know. Are you leaving me? Where's go get Musif? Go get Musif. Tell Musif to come hang out with me. He'll go do it. He'll go get Musif. You can't smoke out your conscience forever, bro. I smoke out my conscience. What's on my conscience? I don't lie, steal, cheat. The world throws me evil, vile tests. People like you come in my life, and I forgive you, and I accept you, and I tolerate so much. And yes, I'll fall short of the mark sometimes. I've taken your teeth. You know what I mean? I have taken your teeth. I've taken, you know what I'm saying? I've drew your blood. I've drew your blood. People just like you, many of them. But it's okay. I don't have a conscience about it too much. I've never did anything to somebody for no reason. I never started something. Don't have any ill will in my heart towards a single soul. I handle my own as I've always done. I want everybody in this world to be happy and find some kind of peace. And far be it from me to try to fucking take away the peace from anybody. Now imagine what kind of person you'd be in your heart if you felt the same way. And imagine if everybody else felt the same exact way as that. But you can't be at peace. You can't be at peace. You're worried about my conscience. And that's fine. You worry about that. I tell you what, you say a little prayer for me, and I'll say a little prayer for you. And we can call it even, bud. We can call it even. Or you can continue a cycle of hate. If that's what you choose to do. Guess the winch is blowing too hard. Good morning. That's the back of a real man's truck should look like. You got a little bit of fucking water in there. Got some tools, a little leftover lunch. Got some chains for your tire. Got some weights. Little bit of power scrub and Clorox soap. Got a little scraper for the snow. I tell you what, look at this. Beer cans and bullet shells. Good backy and other smells. The stuff a guy can use. The stuff a guy can really use. Look at this. You ever look for a little bit of string? Bam. I got a whole fucking roll of it back there. Been sitting right there in that same spot for 2 years or so. I got some crab traps with that string, because I thought I was going back to the coast. We're gonna be down there and do some fishing and stuff. But alas, didn't pan out, but I still got the string. Am I a farmer? I mean, I farm. I raise vegetables, and I'm a rancher. You know what I'm saying? I got me a nice little ranch with some cows. Yeah. You know, got a silo. I got me a shed. Got me a little fucking little pasture pond, so the moo-moos can take and come out here and cool off on a hot summer day. Little moo-moos! What up, little moo? Oh no. No. It is a sanctuary. These cows have it safe as fuck. They are protected and they are loved. These are people, and people don't understand. Cattle are human beings' livelihoods. People have been raised. If you read the Bible, we've been raised and we're given dominion over them. We've been raising these animals and been stewards over the land since the dawn of man. Since the dawn of man. And these grass-eating big old animals, we love them and we care for them. They provide life for us and a way of life. And so it's a beautiful thing. We love them. We take care of them. We don't allow predators to get to them. We keep the wolves away. You know, that's what the man does for the other animals. You know, and we protect them and we show them love. We show them love. That's a beautiful relationship. All these animals were created with man, this animal husbandry. Man takes and puts these animals together and breeds them for select qualities. And these animals were specifically bred for the qualities of beef and for eating. There's no such thing as a cow out in the wild. It was an aurochs. Aurochs are not alive today. Aurochs died out a long time ago. What is left is the residue of them. What man took and bred of them and crossbred and made what we know as the cow. And we use cow for draft animals. You know what I'm saying? For livestock, for grazing, for milk, for fertilizer, for food. Dominion, it means domination, and it's not exploitation. It's feeding a nation. It's feeding people. And this is what man does. This is what man does. This is not the same as going off and killing rhinoceroses or something like that, where there's no active conservation program and there's not wildlife agents for doing it, and you kill a species out to extinction. You know, the fruitcakes that talk this shit about like deer. Oh, don't shoot the little deer. Deer aren't natural to a lot of those areas. They had long been hunted off by indigenous men. Or Spanish conquistadors and stuff that come through here. Killed off these populations of game long ago. Now, you've got conservation groups, you know, saying wildlife departments, agencies that will introduce deer to a region. And they feed them, they grow crops that sustain the deer population. And then through conservation and hunting, you manage a deer population that provides a sport and food and hobby for many people. This isn't some random deer just magically created by God. This deer was made by man and put into this field for this specific person. There's chickens that are bred, but tons of eggs by people breeding chickens for chicken raising. They're not going out into the wild and snatching up a wild chicken, stealing its eggs and selling them and exploiting some wild creature. That's craziness. Man's domesticated these animals and we're using it for perfect reasons. Perfect reasons. Pure reasons. Like I said, we feed families. These cows take and nurse their babies. They protect their little babies. You know what I mean? And we do the same for our babies. And we got a love for these little animals. And these little animals, you've seen Ghostface run up to me just now. These animals love us. They know we offer them something. They offer us something. And it's a cruel world. But it's how life is. Life feeds on life. Life feeds on life. What's the difference between you taking and destroying the ecosystem with your freaking ignorant plant-based diets, your vegan meals, and you're pulling up when you're harvesting your roots and stuff like that, and you're destroying microbes and different insects and stuff, worms and whatnot, underground ecosystems, killing all kind of stuff when you're pulling that plant up. You just decide who lives and dies. It's okay if you deem the creature can die. You know what I'm saying? But it's based on what your conscience is, and not anything else. What a small way of thinking. So you got to think for the group. You got to think for the group. You got to be a leader. And you got to say, not what's best for me. You can make the personal decision to do what you want to do. But what about when it comes to feeding all of humanity? What decision do you make then? Do you make a decision that would take and undermine and undernutrition the needs of humanity? Could you hold true to it then? Would you still do it? Or what if you say, you know, I think we should be wise with our food. And I think we should eat raw foods. And I think we should eat nuts and grains and meats. And I think it should be a thing like it is right now, where we raise animals. And the same thing the Native Americans were doing with buffalo. You think those were wild herds of buffalo the Indians were sitting there hunting? I don't think so. It seems to me that the grasslands that fed them had trees and they were clear cut. The grass was planted and those cows, those buffalo, were migrated up and down the line, and that was the food source of the men over here, the earliest men. It's a beautiful thing. You know, it was a beautiful thing. Agriculture, and this has been going on since we figured out how to take a stick and shove it into a hole and have a termite climb on that son of a bitch and us eat them goddamn termites off that stick. We are omnivorous and carnivorous. I love me a good steak and I love me a good potato. You put the steak by the potato and I'm a happy motherfucking man. I'm talking happy and my belly is happy and I make a nice poo-poo in the morning. A good solid turd that you can take a fucking picture of and want to hang on the wall. A trophy turd. A trophy turd. Now, the same thing applies to some pork chops and collard greens. Oh, or some turnip greens. Get some good mixed greens in there. Bam! Now that's good eating right there. Now that's good eating right there. And I tell you what, you want to take and do something fancy? Hey man, throw yourself some corn on the plate. Good Lord, call yourself in heaven. Or maybe a little bit of black-eyed peas and rice. Bam! Boom, son. You know what I mean? Hey, you might be from the South like me. You might opt for the red beans and rice. Huh? Or the jambalaya. Or the shrimp and corn soup. Whoop, whoop. That's a retarded, very liberal way of thinking. And I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I can't say that I respect it. But I respect your right to have it. Got extreme balls to go and say this foolishness in the world. But if you want to be held accountable for the things that you say, hey, it's a big world. You're a grown-up. Go do you. Be happy with it all, you know? Be happy with it all. But the world's a whole lot bigger than your sheltered little life and your prissy little insecurities. I can guarantee that much for sure. I can guarantee that much for sure. With a bunch of real bad shit going on in this world. Real bad fucking shit. Boy, you're good at picking your battles, huh? A real difference maker. A world changer. Thank you for your contribution to society. You've done your fair share of making the world a better place. And if you didn't, well, next time try and do better. What up, man Green? What it do? Sounds like you do a lot for yourself, or you wouldn't be telling me about it and telling people about it. You just be doing it. You wouldn't be here worried about what I'm doing. You'd be doing something special for somebody. You'd be at a homeless shelter. You'd be doing something. You wouldn't be trying to obstruct the peace or dignity of another human being or entity. But that's what you have to do. And I respect that. I respect that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's a path that leads to righteousness and good. We'll call it the kingdom of heaven. And there's a path that leads to wickedness or a living, literal fucking hell. Not some conjuring of the imagination, but a fucking strife-filled life. Not just for you or me. Here's the good one. Man, for your kids. And your kids' kids. So, I mean, hey, you do it how you do it. Wow. Wow. Just wow is all I can say. Choose the path that you walk, man, and walk with your head up high, I guess. But don't feel too self-righteous, and don't praise thine own glory too damn much, because at the end of the day, what you might just see is a fucking fool. If you knows what I mean. Moses! Damn, Moses don't want to fucking come and play with me for some reason. My son was hungry. If I had some kind of food, he would just come running. That bastard. Hector Macho Camacho. My name would have been very different if my name was Peter. Especially if my last name was Stickin' Stuff. Peter Stickin' Stuff? Fuck. That would have been a life changer. You know what I mean? You ever thought of that? 2 pigeons. They about to make a bunch of pigeons. Them son of a bitches. You gotta love it. That's the circle of life. Spring is in the air. Bird sex is going on over there. Just tap that ass. He got it, son. He nailed it. He drilled it. Now he's dancing a little circle of glory. That was a good job, buddy. I saw what you did over there. Spinning another circle. I would have spun too. That was a good technique, bud. Get it, son? Oh, yeah. Got cows over here getting water like they oughter. I like it. Might just rain. I don't know. Harming animals is all we do. Harming animals for me and you. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But you know, it takes all kinds to make the world go round. Your little weight over there, and my weight over here, and the earth is just spinning and spinning freely. The only way to make it stop is if we all just kind of stood still all of a sudden. But instead, we walk. We walk. Why don't I try saying something impressive? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Did I win? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Cardio, radio, encephalogram. radio, cardio, and stuff like that. When chickens do. Oh, you got Snippy snapped. Boy, that's one of the snipers. That's one of the best snipers we got right there. Always in the bushes, just to lurk. But she's highly patient too. Oh my goodness. But she was waiting for a person like you. When chickens do it, it's rarely consensual. They ain't nothing like, I call it chicken rape. You know what I'm saying? The hard R. The real hard R. There's nothing more amazing than when chickens start dating. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. The tackling, and especially if you got a couple of roosters, okay? Especially one of the roosters is a big badass, and he runs off to the other roosters. You know, he's got a little window after he gets a nut. You know what I'm saying? And he leaves that one hen, and he's going looking for another one. There's another rooster sometimes that goes back before the hen is recovered. He jumps in and he tries to get him some. Whew, I've seen a lot of roosters lose their lives trying to pull that maneuver, but it's a great thing to watch, even if they lose their lives. Oh, it's good stuff right there, man. Moo-moos! I don't know. I have a sadistic, twisted streak. Do I? You think so? What if I showed you this little kitty cat, man, that Ghostface killed? There ain't much left of him. But Ghostface took and really gave this cat the fucking stompitis. Ghostface don't like cats too much. And this cat was just Ghostface was like, come here, you little son of a bitch. And stomped on him and punctured his guts. And he was all flippy floppy with his intestines and stuff like that. I'm like, Ghostface, you son of a bitch. Don't be killing kitties. And the kitty was all like, row, row, row. And I was like, oh shit, Ghostface, finish that job, you son of a bitch. And so Ghostface did a double tap. Pow! And I was all like, Ghostface, you son of a bitch. No kitty killing, Ghostface. But there's about 157 barn cats around here. And that ain't the first one to be stomped on by a cow, and it damn sure won't be the last one. But still, gives you cat smash fever every time you see it. It's like, oh, I'm just a little more angry. With a glint. And the blood vessels were about to pop. But what can I do? In battles, man versus cow, cow always wins. Cow always wins. Cow is one of the most dangerous creatures in the bovine world. If not the most dangerous creature. None of your pet cows do that to your cats. You're kidding me. That's insane. Well, these son of a bitches, it must run in their bloodline. That's a cat killing breed. That's why I call them cat killer, Ghostface, fucking goddamn Cyclops cow. Ghostface, cat killing Cyclops cow. What you doing over there? Moosef! Moosef! Come over here, Moosef! I want to play with you! Just give me some of your steak! Just a kitty. Is that what they're going after? I don't know why they go over there and terrorize them cows, knowing them cows are so much bigger than them. But I don't know why the cows get so angry at them. They're just kitty cats, and I don't see why they think a kitty cat could pose too much of a danger to them. But I'm going to tell you the thing. Okay, what I think it is if you look at cows and birds, they got a little special thing going on. Like if you look over here right now, that cow's got a bird riding on top of his back and his head right now. Just hanging out up there. Now, what do the birds do on the cow's head, you might ask? When the cows have the birds on their head, the birds are eating the parasites and the stuff that's on the cow's skin, on the cow's face and ears and whatnot. And a cow, if you ain't noticed, ain't got no hands. So a cow needs a man to come in there and sometimes knock the critters off and give them some shots for inoculations. You know, saying they ain't castrating themselves out there, if you know what I'm saying. There's tons of steers and queers in the world, and there's plenty of room for both. You made tea. Cows are my friends and family. Cows are my friends and family and my food. Cows are friends and family and they're also food. Enjoy the fat of the land, my dude. TK eats meat and so do I. But TK's meat is on a guy. My meat comes from cows. That's just how it is. And if you don't like eating cows, don't make eating cows your business. You son of a bitch. Man, I tell you what, though, either way, there's a reality that will exist. The price of feeding these son of bitches keeps going up. And the price to get these son of a bitches from the field to your table is going up. The price that the farmer gets for the cattle is not going up because of all the middlemen. We just need a system where we always just cut out the freaking middlemen. It's a damn shame. So either way, because of pansies like you, you'll be eating some lab-grown meat, wondering why all the cancers and autism and all the shit that we gotta deal with is in the fucking world. Never one time looking in the mirror and saying that you yourself are accountable and responsible for this disease and this illness. Because you're eating foods in boxes covered in preservatives, genetically modified, just absolute poison, when you could be eating some grass-fed beef, when you could be eating some good pork, good lamb, shit, alpaca's probably good. I'd eat the fuck out of an elephant too. I ain't lying, probably I'd eat you. I got no qualms about getting my pound of flesh and put it on the damn barbecue and making hamburgers. 4 quarter pounders, and I put cheese on each one. Why? Because Stone Cold said so. This'll do, little piggy. The cats can get out of there. But here's the truth about it. They don't like cats. They don't like skunks. Now me, I like skunks. And I like marmots. And I like all creatures really, because creatures I think are really freaking cool. But look at this marmot. This marmot came in and he ate a hole in the fucking grate. He ate the fucking, and then he started eating the fucking house. And I said, what the fuck, you marmot fucker? And so I put a fucking trap out. And now this marmot that was a terrorist, look at him. He has now been cornholed in the face with a thing. Perfect hit on the trap. Look at that, man. Just a nice trap out there. I could have watched him suffer. He was over there suffering like a boss. And I had to come out there with the little thing and go pew pew. What am I being defensive over? And what do I think is wrong? I forgot what you were talking about. What did you say? Oh, and thank you for being here this morning. I hope you're having a great day. I love your name, Vegan Christianity. Glory of God is great. And his only son did wondrous things for us. Yes, indeed. Salvation and grace. And you know what he said? He said, grace is there for everyone. You just got to acknowledge your sin and ask for forgiveness. He knew how hard it was. He knew how hard it was. So he gave you this one. You have to worry about it. Because it's a tough one. And it's hard to make all the right decisions. And who can truly know? But at the end of the day, the contents of your heart should be what matters. And do you want good for the world? Do you just hope in your heart that everything works out good and best for humanity? Or you just wish absolute destruction on the whole world and humanity? What's in your heart? And then ask yourself, who's the evil one? The one who preaches grace and forgiveness? Or the one who talks tolerance out of one side of the mouth, but the other side of the mouth talks intolerance and hate all day long, and they hide behind this banner of righteousness, a cloak of righteousness. They use it as a shield. But here's the thing about it, you know. Pride is a sin. And so when you're waving your pride flags and you're supporting this, we know what's truly in your heart. We know where it comes from. It comes from a place of the ego. Fascinators. Truly, truly fascinators. Yep, cows and other critters. It's a goddamn good thing that they're farming. You know? But here's the funny thing about it. And one man, small little field. You see the size of this field. One man counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8, but I don't know where the other ones are. They're probably laying down somewhere. And you would come and say something to me, but now at the same time, JBS is the largest beef producer in the United States. And JBS is a Brazilian company. It's a Brazilian company. JBS is the company that takes and deforests the rainforest down there and clear cuts millions of acres of rainforest down And what they do is they undercut the price of beef and make where farmers like me can't survive, can't pay the bills, and we got to lose our fucking houses, and we lose our land because we can't keep up with everything. But big, large, massive companies that are actually doing the pollution, there ain't no pollution, there ain't nothing happening here, there ain't no animal abuse. These cows are loved and cared for. Ain't nothing bad happening here. But your blind eye towards the real enemy, the enemy to America, the enemy towards our food and everything else, the real pollutant of the world. That price of steak you're getting from them ain't no cheaper. But it's ruined everything, and it's ruined the land, and it's ruined everything. But pick your battle with Melty, if that's what you have to do. But at the end of the day, if that's the case, you look like a fool. For a million reasons. For a million reasons. But pick your battles, and good luck. I hope you win. To the best man go the spoils. What do you think of the whole fake meat trend? I think it's a real joke. It's a real joke. You ain't never slapped a nice chunk of lab-grown meat on the grill and had anything like a big, juicy ribeye. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you what. If you can grow me a buffalo ribeye in a lab and have it taste exactly the same, I'll endorse it all day long. But if it looks like shit and tastes like shit, I got a strong feeling it's shit. Evil empire. But what about the man that doesn't have a company, so to speak? He's just a man trying to pay his property taxes, trying to pay for his land by working the land. Huh? Man that takes and subdues the earth, brings water to the dry places, makes things happen. Punish that hard-working man. And instead, reward the lazy piece of shit that don't take care of his own. This sounds great. This is the world I want to live in, huh? You must be a fucking clown. I tell you, liberals these days, man, I tell you what, they just don't think. They just don't think. Neither do the conservatives, because they pretty much act like liberals too nowadays. But the agenda remains the same. Keep the sheep on that side of the fence, while the shepherds stay on this side of the fence. What side of the fence are you on there, good buddy? What side of the fence are you on? Ask yourself that question. Because you can't be on the outside of the fence hating on the sheep. Because the farmer don't hate the sheep. He protects them, he loves them. He's the shepherd. So you must be on the inside of the fence and just blind and foolish, and you depend on a shepherd to tend to you. That's cool. We've got many shepherds out here to do just that. Enjoy being in the pasture and enjoy life. There's no qualms. I don't hate the sheep for being sheep. The sheep just do what sheep do. You know? And I know that if I want to go walk out there with the cows, I step in the cow shit. And since I like to walk around barefoot, I don't want to step in cow shit. So I can come out here and I can love my sheep. And I can talk to my sheep across the fence. and tell them I love them. I can feed them fancy spinaches and different things that are cooked that I think they might like, and give them old apples. And they really dig it. They really dig it. They like that kind so very much. And I get to mingle with the sheep and protect them, keep them from harm, and love them because of their sheep. Because they're sheep. Not in spite of the fact they're sheep. It's because they're sheep that we love them. They're so innocent. They're so cute. They're so useful. Think of all the milk, the butter fat you get from freaking milk. Man, you can just live on butter and cheese all day long. But honestly speaking, after a while, you're gonna have to eat that fucking cow because it's got a steak growing inside of it that only is getting tougher and tougher. You know what I mean? And that's why they sacrificed the first thing. The first little critter, the newling, the calf, was the sacrifice because that son of a bitch was the tender meat that the grandpa could eat with his wore out teeth and jaws. Sandwich deer, we call it. You gotta get the little babies, man. The babies taste the best. Oh man, yeah, dude, that's craziness. That's insane. I'm disturbed and disgusted by it all. Really, I don't know. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a fact. I went to go work for JBS one time. I wanted to go in there and get a job. So I went to JBS and they hired me on. And I walked through that building and I did a tour. And I saw so much terrible shit. And I smelled so much terrible things. I couldn't work there. I couldn't do it. At their peak, they're taking out 5,000 head of cattle a day. 5,000. Yes, indeed. Work at own business. Mind your own business. This is the best advice anyone can give to anybody. You want to succeed in life? Mind your own business. Do right, do good, and watch your business grow. You gotta mind your business and mind the little kitties too. Yeah. I work at my business. That's what I do. I'm working at business. I'm working at you. Alright. Let me roll up one of these cowboy killers. Another one of these cowboy killers. If you know what I mean. You gotta twist up the backy do. It's like a breakfast without eating food. Alright. So to all the haters out there, to all the haters out there, I got one question for you. Alright.
This is the best waterproof 6K drone for beginners I've ever seen. It features automatic obstacle avoidance.
Walking down this rocky road, wondering where my life is leading, rolling on to the bitter end, finding out along the way what it takes to keep love living. You should know how it feels, my friend. I want you to stay. I want you to dance. I'm ready for love. Oh, baby, I'm ready for love. Ready for love. Oh, baby, I'm ready for love. Yeah. For your love. Now I'm on my feet again. Better things are bound to happen. All my dues surely must be paid. Many miles and many tears. Times were hard, but now they're changing. You should know that I'm not afraid. I want you to stay. I want you to dance. I'm ready for love. Oh, baby, I'm ready for love. Ready for love. Oh, baby, I'm ready for love. Oh, I'm ready for love.
Anyway, the question is this. Are you ready for love? Huh? Baby, are you ready for love? I'll ask you for a reason. Because like this guy in that song, I want you to stay. But only if you're ready to love, you son of a bitch. Smashing down this rocky road, best as ice cream man has truly ever known. Don't you think, my friend? I knew you'd recognize that song. That's a great song. That song is sung by a little old band called Bad Company. And you know you're in good company if you're listening to a man listen to Bad Company. Science. Wooking. Walking to a pub down the road. Moo moo! I braided that one's tail. I got my wheelchair death camp I haven't not heard of it, but I'd tell you what, I could think of a bunch of people I'd like to see go there. Oh, it's a band. Huh. Well, that sounds like a very excellent band. What genre do they play? Are they heavy metal? Are they country and blues? Bad Company. There's my buddy right there. What's up? This is Musaf. You want to meet Musaf? What up, Musaf? Come here, Musaf. Musaf, come here. Come meet everybody. Come here, Musaf. What it do? Are you having a good day? You want me to scratch your nose? Come here, Musaf. You don't want to scratch. I'd pet you, Musaf. Come here. Musaf. Come here, Musaf. What's your genre? Come here. Woo-moo. Come on, Musaf. That's a good Musaf. Cows like cuddles. Musaf, you like cuddles, don't you? You do, huh? Moo moo. You want me to get a Highland? Boy, I think about getting a Highland sometimes. Ghostface, what you doing over here? You jealous? Come over here. You get some cuddles too. Come over here, Ghostface. My little moo-moos. Come here, Ghostface. What are you doing? Don't be scared. There's a fly on your head. Little cow, cow, little cow, cow. What are you doing, Moo? 187 on the undercover rancher, huh? Huh? You undercover, huh? You're a bull in a cow's clothing, aren't you? You're just a bull in cow's clothing. Everybody loves you because you're such a good cow. People love you too, you little son of a bitch. Which is y'all's favorite cow? Do y'all like Musaf or Ghostface? Musaf, I love you. You're a pretty cow, you know that? You're a pretty little cow. Somebody's got 7 stomachs. Nah, these are wonderful, beautiful critters. They get cared for, they get love, they get fresh feed every day, put into their trough over there. They got hay they like to go munch on, and they can roam free, range free till the meat wagon comes, huh, Musaf? That's Musaf's mom, and that's Ghostface's mom. Whoa. Show us your titties. Show us your titties. Musaf cow, what are you doing there? Anyway. See them titties? Titties! Ghostface, cat killing cows, got a great name. Ghostface, what you doing over there, Moo? Don't be scared, Ghostface. You my friend? Ghostface, come on, don't be scared. If I had an apple, you wouldn't be scared, huh, you son of a bitch? Musaf. The Adventures of Ghostface. What are you doing, Ghostface? Ghostface will run around here and play with his little brother. That's his older brother. He does got cool markers. I call him Cyclops Cow. Ghostface Cyclops Cow, cat killer. What are you doing over there? Lift up your tail and show us what you got down there. Show us your hoo-ha. We want to see your pee-pee. You gotta make a pee-pee. Ghostface cow. Holy moly, it showed us the whole kit and caboodle. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. We saw everything. Musaf, come back. Oh, well, poo-poo's coming out. Oh, that was a good one. Musaf, that was a good one. I seen what you did. I saw that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Up, up, up. That was a good little poo-poo. Moose, come here. That's a good moose. Shroom food. Moose likes a head scratch. Look at them hooves. You reckon them son of guns will do you in? Ghostface, what are you doing? Come over here. Ghostface cow, come over here. Play with me. Yes, Moose, if you're a good cow. You want another petting? Moose, what are you doing over there? Little Moo Moo. Oh, oh, making a big old pee-pee, huh? There you go. There you go. Made some big old water there, huh? Doja Cat. Looks just like Doja Cat, too. Son of a bitch. Tweedledee, tweedledee. Alright, let's take a look. See what we got going on here. Looks like that could be watered a little bit. I don't know where the water's at. I don't know where the water's at. I don't know where the water's at. Water, water, water. Water. Water so I can feel it. A little bit of water. Water, water, water. I'll give it to the plants. Water, water, water. When I do the dance. I took some clones off the tomatoes. And the ceiling is getting done. Alright. That's that. We'll fill this one up. You just think a little slower when you graze. You know what I'm saying? I graze through my days in a haze in many different ways. Mainly because I blaze. If you know what I say. Woohoo! Alright. Here's that. Here's that. 2 jugs of water. It's just what I need. What are you doing over there? You chilling too? Oh, Danny boy. No, oh, Evans. Evans from Greeley. I'm just an Evans from Greeley, guilty of thinking freely. Coins, coins, coins. Fascinating. My world coin collection is truly, truly fascinating. Jay, did you see him? Did you see the book I got? I put all my fancy coins in a fancy book. So now I can just turn the page. Every time I get on the road again, I can turn the page. Pretty freaking sweet. The Philippines. France. Mexico. Santos son of a bitches. Italy. Germany. Yeah, the United States quarter, the Samoan State Park. Oh man. I will let you know. Did you see my nickel collection? You know, only 2 damn nickels. 2 freaking proofs. And I'll trade anybody. If you got a 78 proof or a 79 proof, I will trade you a 77 proof for it. Ah, someone's probably so. Look at this. From 1938 on. You check out 1938. Philadelphia Mint. Denver Mint. 38S. 39. The 39D. And the 39S. Look at that right there. I got a 1940. 1940D. 1940S. 1941. That's pretty cool, man. Check it out, a 41D and a 41S. A 42, 42D, and a 42P. And a 42S. Look at the war nickels. Look how shiny they are. What great condition. Look at 1942P. You ain't never seen a war nickel in that good of condition. Most of the war nickels look like this. So I don't know if that's planchet errors or what. The steel pennies, I got a bunch of steel pennies from 1943. Check it out. 1947S. 1948. 49. I don't know if you guys got any nickel collections, but if y'all collect coins, really? They welded together? Fuck, that'd be pretty cool. 53, 53D, 53S. $54D. You guys should show some serious love for this right here, because this was a journey. This was a journey in time. Alright, check it out. Bam. That's the newest. The S mint is a proof. That's a proof. I'm missing the 78S and I'm missing the 79S. Those are two proofs. But I've got that proof. I've got that proof. I've got that proof. I got that proof. I got that proof. What makes it a proof? So a special dye was used in it. Here, hold on a second. We'll give you the official definition. So don't mess up. United States coins, 2026. All right. Let's see. So it's a special strike. It's got a special. They could have slightly different details. Sometimes they double stamp it. A proof has got a mirror finish thing. I thought there should be more on here. I could have swore I read something in proofs in here. Maybe you don't. They printed this image backwards. Here. I think if we flip the camera over, we reverse the image. There, does that look better here? I'm not a breadhead, but I'm a lard ass. Does that count? Or maybe I'm a lard ass because of being a breadhead. I wanted to take and see what years I had music as. Let's take a 1907 and a 1903. Let's take a look at the grade. I think I'd call that one very good. Bear, maybe. All right. Dimes. $1907. About $10. Not too much money at all, guys. Not too much money at all. That's over 100 years old. Isn't that crazy? 126 years old or something, 125 years old. Is there anybody alive right now that was born in 1907? How did Franklin Roosevelt die? That's fucking crazy. You know what year Franklin Roosevelt died? 1945. Wow. That's crazy. He fucking died like right after the fucking World War II of a stroke. That's a little random as fuck. 4th term. Very interesting stuff. So Roosevelt served 4 terms, and after him, let's see if we can do it. Most people, because George Washington stepped down after his 2nd term, most people just stepped down and away after the 2nd term. But it became a law with the 22nd Amendment. Seems like that's an amendment that can be overturned. I would support overturning that. If we have a good president, why not have him in there for longer than fucking 8 years? Alright, I'm gonna show y'all guys the epic peanut butter cookie that I made. Take a look at this peanut butter cookie right here. Bam. It is so good, guys. Mmm. Do y'all like peanut butter cookies? Every time I eat a cookie, I think of a song.
A Chewy order is on the way for...
Now, what starts with the letter C? Cookie starts with C. Let's think of other things that starts with C. Who cares about the other things? C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. And you know what? A round cookie with one bite out of it looks like a C. A round donut with one bite out of it also looks like a C. But it is not as good as a cookie. Or the moon sometimes looks like a C, but you can't eat that. So, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Yeah, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Yeah, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh boy, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C.
Nom 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 nom.
Listen to your voice singing any song.
Tiptoeing in one's Jordans. What on earth is all this riffraff about?
What's up to my haters? I done fucked around and sang a hoop like I need a bake. Neon icon, 57 city touring. I'm first class to Spain, used to buying Ralph Lauren. Polo Mike, rock Huaraches, I flip photo, Porsche big body. My shirt say Versace, TV screen in my left pocket. I'm from California, but I done moved to Texas. My bad, I'm dyslexic in the photo mango Lexus. At the titty bar, I ain't afraid to tip 'em. Me and Sergio throwing pesos at some strippers. Still rocking J, still fuck minimum wage. I just left Neon Rave, tiptoeing through my back cave, 'cause I'm tiptoeing in my Jordan. Trying to gang down, tiptoeing in my Jordan. Just got the board, tiptoeing in my foreign. You motherfuckers boring, you sleeping on me snoring. Don't worry, 'cause I'm tiptoeing in my Jordan. Trying to gang down, tiptoeing in my Jordan. Just got the board, tiptoeing in my foreign. You motherfuckers boring, you sleeping on me snoring. Don't worry, 'cause I'm tiptoeing in my Jordan. Waking up at the crack of dawn, red camera cord. All my girlfriends gorgeous, you probably can't afford. My Brazilian twins got flagged and deported. This one's for them ballers who be rocking fresh George. Secure the gate, finger scan, Panther on the porch. Back door open, Otis pulled up in the low. Used to drive a Focus, but we still rocking George. California roll, shrimp, tempura. I'm rocking 7 rings like my last name was George. I'm at a slumber party, girls only got you mad. But you can sleep outside, it's my Versace sleeping bag. 'Cause I'm Focus, but we still rocking George. California roll, shrimp, tempura. I'm rocking 7 rings like my last name was George. I'm at a slumber party, girls only got you mad. But you can sleep outside.
In my Versace sleeping bag. This girl's on me at the slumber party. It's alright. You can sleep outside. You can use my Versace sleeping bag. What up, Cat Eyes? Cheers. In my Jordan.
Before you hire a lawyer for your injury case, ask them these 3 questions. Where are you based? How many lawyers?
Alright. Jay, have you ever heard this song? This is the best song in the world. If you've never heard it before, you're crazy. You listen to it a bunch now. Listen. Tell me what you learned. No, no, no. The undercover was wanting some herb. No, 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 no. I must stop eating so much. No. No. Don Quixote's marijuana. If you've never heard of that song before, well, you're just missing out on some good freaking songs, man. You're just missing out. Bow, bow.
One day the guy on the buffalo hopped off to stretch his legs. Walking the field. Hey,
What's it in the weeds? It's a baby.
awesome! He put it in a saddle, hopped on, humped it up a hill and across the plain. Tried to cross a river. Not gonna happen, man. You're riding on a buffalo, member, but keep the baby afloat. Get your guy on the buffalo. Gotta find your friend.
She's barren. It's cheaper than adoption.
God said, I got this, I don't need you, buffalo, it's just a deer. And normally the buffalo would have his back.
But he was chomping on some grass in the field.
And just about the time the guy got ready to shoot,
He straight up got mauled by a cougar.
where's my buffalo?
Disclaimer: every animal was hurt during the making of that video. He straight up got mauled by a cougar. Well, what y'all guys doing today? Anything fancy? Y'all getting anything special? I'm just playing with my coins. I got these little green coins. They look like little bugs. Break them up. So it's cheaper than adoption. What's it in the weeds? It's a baby. Where's my buffalo? Man, the guy on the Buffalo song. Yes, indeed. I wonder how many times TK has listened to that song. What's it in the weeds? It's a baby. Alright, guys and girls. If y'all got any fancy coins from around the world that you don't think I have, give me a little send of them, man. Send them to me. I gotta make a PO box somewhere. He straight up got mauled by a cougar. Did y'all like me hanging out with the cows? Moose likes when I pet him. Or her, I should say. I treat all the cows like the cowboys. He straight up got mauled by a cougar. What's it in the weeds today? Yeah, we had a fun stream today. We seen all kind of dead critters. We saw how much wood a wood could chuck before it finally a woodchuck could chuck. Before it finally met its maker. Where's my buffalo? She's buried. Hope you all have the greatest day, man. I'm gonna go slide out. Go wrangle some of these critters up. I think I'm gonna try to put a saddle on Ghostface today and ride him around. He don't mind. He don't really give a fuck. Ah. But lose this. Hey. You guys have a good day. Deuces of your boosies.